Hey guys, Sableye VGC here, and welcome back to another episode of Crazy Climbing. Today we're jumping into things with a brand new team, which I'm proud to say will be our last Ultra Series team. Ultra Series, as much as I hate it, I think it's also getting boring as well, even if you do like it. We've been in it for a while, Sword and Shield is just around the corner, and it's time to spice something up a little with some new teams here, some new Pokemon. But basically the team we're rocking today is going to be Mega Lopunny, Ogre, Groudon, Stakataka, Amoonguss, and Tapu Koko. Basically the whole purpose here, just going to click after you, whether that's going to be after you Gyro Ball, after you Water Spout, after you Eruption, even after you Spore is a possibility. Like, there's all kinds of things we can just do with after you with Lopunny, so I really wanted to feature that kind of fun way to close out the series. Honestly, I don't know even if we're going to find anybody. So we do find Sako John from the US, so thank you Sako John for actually continuing playing Battle Spot in this time. And we're going to see a Kyogre team with a Scizor, which I'm assuming would be Mega. Actually, maybe not because he has the Rayquaza. I don't know. Tapu Koko, Kartana, as well as Incineroar. So, how do I want to play this here? I think Trick Room option is definitely viable. I also like Koko. I think if I can lead Tapu Koko, that puts on immediate pressure into that Rayquaza because I am Fairy MZ. So if I go something like Tapu Koko Groudon, that almost forces his Rayquaza on the field. I think that's the way I'm going to go with this. Force his Ray on the field. I'm going to bring Ogre in the back. I really, as much as I want Trick Room, I don't really see a reliable way of getting it up. I mean, if I can catch him on the switch in, or switch out I should say, and get my Stakataka in, it might be more viable. But I just feel like maybe being faster than everything with Lopunny right now might be the way to go. So I am going to go Lopunny in the back. That is basically the whole purpose of the team. Anyways, Trick Room is just kind of there because it makes more sense. Like I have two really slow primals, that way I can basically always win the Weather War. And then if I need to go Trick Room, obviously I can have that Trick Room option as well, because after you is not always a viable option, unfortunately. But if it was, that would be pretty rough for the metagame. Like I feel like it would just be people with fast mons going after you, after you. Could you after you, or that would be dumb, right? Like I don't think, does that even work? Like if I after you, like another after you user, and that after you user after use another after you user, like that probably make no sense. But like, I don't know, like that would be pretty dumb. Like just four after yous all going one after the other. Would they all fail? I don't even know if they would all fail. I don't know how that would work. But we are going to see Kartana Incineroar for my opponent right now. And basically I've got exactly what I wanted right now. This Rayquaza should be wanting to come in right now. I don't know exactly where though becomes the issue. Obviously Koko helps me with my decision making a little bit. I could Volt Switch out. Not really the greatest option. I think what I'm going to do is I am just going to Twinkle Tackle. I feel like if he's going to swap out, it would be the Kartana. So I am going to Twinkle Tackle the Kartana, and I'm going to Hard Swap into Lop. This is an incredibly aggressive turn 1, and in fact I am wrong. He's not going to swap out this Kartana. But Twinkle Tackle into what's probably maybe a non-Assault Vest Kartana. Also going to do a decent chunk of damage. Incineroar going for the fake out, so thankfully he fakes out to Koko. I do not lose my Z move. Kartana's going for a Leaf Blade. Can Koko survive? Koko will not survive to a crit. I was about to say Koko normally survives that, so that ends up being pretty annoying. I think we're in trouble right now. Obviously, I have to go Kyogre. I cannot possibly I can't justify bringing the Groudon back in because he does have that Kyogre in the back. So right now, I'm just gonna fake out Water Spout. I have absolutely no reason not to do exactly that. If I have no reason to switch, and I'm not gonna bother going for the switch, might as well just go on the offense here. I feel like these episodes are going to go really, really quick, and these battles are going to go quick, because I feel like it's just going to be hyper offense. Basically going to be me clicking after you Water Spout, fake out Water Spout. Right now I am going to go for that fake out Water Spout option right now. I guess I could Mega Evolve while I'm here. Not that it really matters this turn, but I will Mega. Maybe I'll do a little bit more damage to the Kartana, or a potential swap in. So hopefully this Kartana is not Assault Vest. If it's not Assault Vest, then this Water Spout's just going to do massive amounts of damage to it. He is going to swap out Incineroar. I'm imagining that's going to be the Rayquaza. It is indeed the Ray. I'm okay with this, especially because if this Water Spout connects into this Kartana. But we're only one way to find out. I'd imagine he has Protect if he's not Assault Vest. And if he's Assault Vest, well then I don't die, but he gets faked out here. But I don't know, if he's Assault Vest, this is probably going to do roughly 50%. So Fake Out's going off. Not going to do a whole lot of damage, but respectable. And Water Spout's coming off. This is the calc that matters right now. How much damage are we doing with this Water Spout? It is doing well over 50% to that Kartana. The question becomes, do I want to after you? I really do. I really, really do. I think I'm going to Ice Beam. I don't know, do I just after you Water Spout? Yeah, I'll just after you Water Spout. It will still kill the Kartana, and it will chip damage the... And it will chip damage the Ray. It won't kill the Ray. He's going to let me go for this after you right now. So this Water Spout will go off. Kyogre is indeed going to get this Water Spout off, so Kartana is just going to drop right now. If I can get a high roll on this Ray, it would be nice. Obviously, not going to get it. I don't even think it was possible, maybe. Who knows? And Ray's just going to go Tailwind. So that's pretty surprising if you ask me. Like, most Rayquazas don't actually have Tailwind. This is pretty interesting to see this late in the format. I don't really know where he's going here. Obviously, it definitely helps him out. He can just now click Water Spout, Dragon Ascent, and probably picks up everything on my team. Did he Mega though? I believe he did not Mega. Yeah, he was smart enough not to Mega right there. So I feel like he is indeed going to Mega this turn. I mean, he still can't Mega, right? So because he can't Mega, I feel like I'm not in the worst position. Because I'm forcing him to stay base form. He can't. Because if he Megas here, the next turn I bring in Groudon and he's in a little bit of trouble. I mean, he can still pivot around that. So it's not the end of the world. I am going to click Origin Pulse right now. And I think I just say kiss goodbye to Lopunny right now. Because I don't think there's anything I can really do. I will go for a Helping Hand, just in case I do get this Origin Pulse off. Lopunny will indeed go for this Helping Hand. Hopefully he Dragon Ascents like the Lopunny here. I don't think he will though. Ray is just going to Protect. So I am going to get this Helping Hand off right now. But very well played to my opponent there. Kyogre is going to go for the Water Spout. That should definitely kill Lopunny. I don't care how invested Lopunny is. It's not going to survive that in any world. This is where I wish I would have had Thunder. Like, Helping Hand Thunder to kill this Kyogre right now would have been pretty cool. But not going to see that here today. And Origin Pulse is going to go off. Probably do about 25%, yeah. 25% to the Kyogre, that's not surprising at all. Groudon comes in. And this is where I lose the game. Obviously, Rayquaza just Mega Evolves right now. Basically, I need to kind of hope that he misses Origin Pulse, but I feel like he's just going to go Water Spout. So I'm going to Protect. And because I'm guaranteed to get an Origin Pulse off of my own, I will go for that. And I will just Protect right now. I'm pretty sure we lose this game because of the Tailwind. I'm pretty sure we just lose this game anyways. But I mean, if he didn't have Tailwind up, we could have maybe after you'd still been able to do more damage, because Lopunny still would have been the fastest thing on the field, right? The issue was he was able to start outspeeding Lopunny, and then from there we just lost. The only way I win this is if Dragon Ascent plus a Water type move does not kill my Kyogre. But I'm pretty sure it's going to kill my Kyogre. But we're going to find out. Like, this is very lazy spreads right now. Like, I'm completely done with Ultra Series right now. So I think I'm max HP, max special attack on this Kyogre. Which, in my opinion, not the greatest Kyogre spread in the world. And that's a Water Spell coming out. That's going to pick up this Kyogre. And this game's over. Unless, for whatever reason, he's the slowest Kyogre in the world. But even then, I don't really have a move that can hit it. I think we're done here, guys. I'm pretty sure we're done. I'll Earth Power the Kyogre, but this game's over. Maybe I should just forfeit. Rayquaza is going to go straight for that Dragon Ascent, so maybe not, obviously not having Earth Power if he's got that Tailwind and Protect. So the other move will probably most likely be Extreme Speed. We will never need to know that though, because he's going to click Water Spout right now and end our live. Yep, Kyogre is just going to click that Water Spout. We'll kill Groudon here from 50%. We'll probably kill Groudon here from full, but as we're at 50%, no need for Kyogre to go for the overkill. And we are going to take game one there. We are going to lose game one there to Sako John, and hopefully find another one for you guys. But I'm really not too sure who's actually playing Battle Spot right now. But turning the corner here, getting ahead of ourselves right now. We're going to look forward to Sword and Shield. That comes out next week. And honestly, I'm thinking for the channel, I've mentioned it in the last few videos, I am going to go Showdown until I can get a team in game. Don't know how long that's going to take me, but just wanted to clarify there. I will be going Showdown until I get a team in game. Probably will start uploading. It comes out on the Friday. I probably won't upload again until the Monday. So that Monday, that'll give me some time to play through the game a little bit and avoid some spoilers before having to team build. And it gives you guys some time to play through the game as well, right? Like, if no one's gonna watch my videos if you guys just still trying to get through the game, you know. So give you guys some time to get through the game. Next upload will be on the Monday following the release of the game, probably on Showdown, because I doubt I'll have a team in game by that time. So we'll be back on Showdown, just trying out the new format. But other than that, not much is happening. I'm hoping that my channel, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I go with a little bit more of a competitive series and keep Crazy Climbing as well. So maybe like 2 normal series and then 1 Crazy Climbing, maybe like every once a week or something. Let me know what you guys want to see. It's still going to be 3 uploads. I don't have time right now with school to go longer than the 3rd upload. So let me know what you guys want to see. If you guys want 2 episodes of Crazy Climbing, 1 of a more competitive series, or vice versa, or just tell me like, hey, straight up, like, hey, I'm watching you for Crazy Climbing. I don't care for extra competitive stuff. But if I don't hear anything, I will go for the probably 2 competitive, and then 1 day a week we'll go Crazy Climbing. Maybe I'll try to work like a 3rd battle into that Crazy Climbing episode as well. But it doesn't look like we're going to find anybody here, so I am going to pause this recording and I will be back. Alright, and we're back. Finally with another opponent here. We're going to get Jorge from the US, I believe, and it was rating of somewhere in the 1500s. I didn't quite catch that. I was just more excited on the fact that we're finally actually found a battle. But he's rocking a team of Xerneas, Groudon, Salamence, Ageless Slash, Incineroar, and Tapu Koko. So, almost a standard looking Zerndon team here. Of course, the Tapu Koko and the Ageless Slash are a bit unique, a few unique picks there. But I'm not really too concerned. I definitely want to bring Kyogre. I almost want to go Kyogre Lopunny. The only thing stopping me from doing that, of course, is that Incineroar and that Salamence. The Fake Out I'm not really a fan of, but, I mean, at the end of the day, I think I still go with it. Obviously, I think Stack Attack in the back here is huge. Trick Room could be a huge end of the game setup. Could definitely win me the game. I definitely like Groudon. So we're going to go with this. I think this is basically the standard 4 when they have a Xerneas. Of course, there's probably a few matchups where we want the Amoonguss and want the Tapu Koko, but right now I think this is definitely the way to go. I could also just go for the after you Ice Beam and kill the Salamence before he potentially gets a Tailwind up. There's a lot of things I could do. The only issue right now is if he doesn't lead Groudon, which he probably won't, but basically what I'm trying to do is bait that Groudon in. Yeah, Incineroar Aegis Slash coming out right now. I'm perfectly fine with this. He's probably gonna want to switch in Aegis Slash. Not Aegis Slash, sorry. He's probably gonna want to switch in Groudon here. But I am just going to Mega Evolve. I can fake out that Aegis Slash. The question is, do I want to? I think I'm going to fake out the Incineroar because I don't think Aegis Slash can really touch Lopunny here. He'd have to have like something like Sacred Sword because Gyro Ball is going to be resisted and probably won't pick it up. So I'm quite content just to fake out the Incineroar and swap into my Groudon. Going to swap into Groudon here, and I am just going to click fake. Do I Mega? It doesn't really matter, but I will Mega because I probably should Mega before I forget to Mega. So I will go for the Mega Evolution here. Kyogre is going to come back as I stated. Heavy Rain is going to go away. The issue right now is I need to find a way to get his Groudon on the field. So that way Kyogre can start doing some damage. Or I can get to a point where I have Stack Attack a Kyogre under Trick Room and I can just go Skill Swap Water Spout. And then have a Beast Boost in Kyogre. Because that's always fun as well. So there's a lot of unique little things on this team that would really be nice to get off. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get them off because I do only feature teams for a limited time. The Incineroar is going to indeed swap out. It is going to be that Groudon, so I'm okay with this. And getting the chip damage off into the Groudon is also very useful. Judging by how much Fake Out does, we're going to see how much what play I want to go for next. Because I could go Helping Hand Earth Power. I could go After You Earth Power. There's a few, or I could go Eruption, predicting Groudon to protect because, you know, he doesn't want to face down my Groudon, potentially risk a Speed Tie. There's a few things here. Aegis Slash might want a King Shield here as well, but Aegis Slash is not going to King Shield here. Fake Out is going to go into that Groudon, So for very limited chip damage, are we going to see a Z move? We are going to see the Ghostium Z from Aegislash. So if this goes into that Groudon, this might actually knock me out, depending on the investment of this Aegislash. And actually, if he knocks me out, I just win the game. Of course, if he has Wide Guard, I don't. I spoke a bit too soon there, but if this does knock out my Groudon, I won't be mad at all. I mean, I'll be mad about the fact that I just lost the Groudon without it doing anything, but I won't be horribly mad. Yeah, so Groudon's going to take that with 5 HP. I am going to go for the After You Earth Power. If he has Shadow Sneak, good for him. But based on that damage, I'm pretty sure he's special. Or that was at least a special Shadow Ball. So I am going to go for the After You into my Groudon. After You Earth Power here. Hopefully he thinks his Groudon is going to be faster, because my Groudon was able to survive. Aegislash is going to go for the Wide Guard. So that is an absolute perfect case scenario. As long as this After You Earth Power is... Okay, I'm faster anyways. So I guess because Wide Guard went first, I think if you use After You, you need to be the first person to use it. Is that how that works? You need to be the first person to use it, right? Or first person to use a move that turn. So because of the Wide Guard, it shut down my After You, I think. I don't know. I think that's how that works. We're gonna say that's how that works. Pretend that's what the case was. So, not in a horrible spot right now. Obviously, getting the fact that I was faster though is very surprising. Like, I'm modest, no speed, so kind of surprising. I am gonna protect right here. I don't know what Aegislash and Incineroar want to do right now. I almost want a helping hand. I think I'm just gonna low kick this. Yeah, I'll low kick the Incineroar. Not gonna do a whole lot of damage right now. But basically, I just want to get a little bit of chip damage off right now. He is going to bring in the Tapu Koko, so we are not going to be able to see the Xerneas in this matchup. So we have indeed shut Xerneas down, which I'm very happy. Not seeing a Xerneas on the other side of the field just makes things so much easier. Makes the endgame a lot cleaner too. But regardless of that, Groudon is indeed going to protect. Incineroar is going to fake out into the protect of the Groudon. And I'm just going to get a little bit of chip damage here with this Lopunny into the Incineroar. Not a lot of damage, does do enough though. I could go After You. Okay, now the question is, if he goes Fake Out to live this, if he fakes out on purpose, does that stop my After You? I don't know if that stops my After You. I mean, I'm gonna go Earth Power right now into Koko, and I'm gonna go for the After You. I don't know if this is actually gonna work out for us. He is going to swap out of Instant, so the only way this doesn't work is if he protects Tapu Koko, and if he protects Tapu Koko, that's not the end of the world because I'm not concerned at all. After You going out, going to connect with the Groudon, of course, and Groudon's going to take that kind offer and go for that nice little Earth Power into the Tapu Koko. So no AV, Koko's going to drop right there, and we're in a really good spot right now. I'm tempted to swap out Lunala right now. It's just that I don't really know what to swap in for it. Because Lunala basically wins this game right now. It can come back in with a low kick at full max attack and Oko this Incineroar. And it can also probably do a good chunk of damage to this Aegislash as well. So Lopunny basically is a good win condition right now. I could sack off Stakataka, and I almost think I should. I'm going to protect Groudon once again, and I will bring in the Stakataka. I really have no reason for it anymore. He can come through and take me down. Not concerned at all. Can you skill swap Aegislash's ability? I don't think I can. I was going to say I can skill swap it, that way it will at least take it away from him. But I don't think I can actually do that. So Groudon is indeed going to protect right here. Probably going to see another fake out. This one will probably go into Lop. Yep, going to go into that stack Lop, switching in for the Lopunny. And I don't know what Aegislash wants to do. Of course, though, he is going into the attacking form right now. And Aegislash is going to Flash Cannon, and that's going to go also into the Stakataka, and I'm 100% okay with this. What I do right here is I simply just Earth Power this Incineroar. That should pick up the knockout, no doubt in my mind. And I will just Gyro Ball into the Aegislash because Stakataka, like I said before, is basically useless right now. Earth Power, going to go out, going to connect, going into the Incineroar right there. Going to pick up that knockout, which is very, very nice. Looking like Aegislash stayed and attacked. Probably going to go after my Groudon right now, I'd imagine. But that might actually go into Stack again. It's going to go into Stakataka again, which is very surprising because now I just click Earth Power with Groudon and I win this game. But Gyro Ball going into Aegislash actually does almost 50%, which is incredible damage. Like a lot more than I expected. That is not a very bulky Aegislash at all. So I'm just going to go Gyro Ball Earth Power. He might King Shield to draw this one out, but I do think he's going to forfeit, and he does indeed do that. So going 1-1 today. After You, shenanigans worked out pretty well there. Of course, I don't know what happened on that wide guard play, but I'm pretty sure it's because after you has to be the first move used. Like, I'd be curious to know if he would have went for the fake out on purpose, knowing it would fail. But if he failed a fake out, would that have stopped my after you? Like, I really don't know. I'd be really curious. So if you guys do know, please let me know in the comments, because I'd be curious. I want to know. But that's going to be it for this one, guys, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.